I was born and raised in a small town where everyone knows everybody. Had a really good childhood growing up, 2 brothers and a sister, and we were very competitive, and that competitiveness turned into me wanting to be an attorney. We were raised in a church, very active in a church, but when I went to college, my relationship was really my parents' relationship with God, and I didn't have any accountability, and I started making very bad relationship choices, cheating, being cheated on, and hiding those, but trying to make it appear that I had everything together. I was married when I was 21, and that ended in divorce, and pursued other relationships, and those ended up broken. All the while, making everyone believe on the outside that everything was okay, and I did become that successful attorney, and I did achieve the big house and everything that comes with that stature. But I was so alone and broken. So at 29, after achieving all of those things, I found myself pregnant, and that relationship also was broken, and I became a single mom. And it was difficult, and it was a new kind of shame. How could God possibly be for me? And I couldn't hide this shame and pretend on the outside that everything was okay, because it wasn't. It's at this moment, because I knew that God loved my daughter, that we needed Jesus. So I started attending a Christian church. As shameful and hurtful walking into that place was, I knew that's where I needed to be. I remember sitting there feeling alone. And then they started showing a trip to Haiti they were going to be taking. And I just remember that I felt that I was supposed to go to this third world country to really just get away from everything that I knew in myself. And so I did. That just really caught my heart on fire and started to open my eyes for what breaks God's heart: the orphans, the poor, the needy. After I came back from the mission trip, I just really felt changed, that God had a plan for me to help serve even while I was back here in Springfield, Illinois. And so I began to get more involved in the church and service projects, and there was a local orphan ministry that I was able to be involved in as well. And about 1 year after my Haiti mission trip, I got a call from one of the gentlemen who was also on the trip, and he said that he felt that I really needed to meet this guy who was in the ministry. So that guy became my husband of 5.5 years, and he immediately became a wonderful stepfather. And then about a year later, we accepted the call to adopt 2 beautiful foster children. And we've been trying to serve in our community, love our neighbors, be the Barton barbecues, and just really try to love our neighbors and live out a life of service. While I'm not proud of my past mistakes, I will share those with others that potentially could hear this message of hope, that God loves you and He is for you.